Welcome to part 2 on this lesson on how to change strings on your banjo. I'm going to show you how to place the bridge in the proper position. So we have our new strings on, we have it tuned up. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 ways to intonate the bridge, and I'll do the first one by ear and then we'll do it with an electronic tuner. Okay, so I have my banjo tuned up. The bridge has to be placed so that the 12th fret is exactly halfway between the bridge and the nut. Okay, so I'm going to test this. When I do it by ear, it's easier to use the harmonic. When you play a harmonic on the banjo, just lightly touch the string directly over the fret. So I'm using the 12th fret. I'm just using the pad of my ring finger and touching the 3rd string directly over the 12th fret. Okay, now let's press that note down and see how it sounds compared to the harmonic. Sounds flat. Let's try another string. Let's try the 1st string. Oh, that really sounds flat. Okay, that means that this distance is too long. The distance between the bridge and the 12th fret is too long. Because remember, the 12th fret has to be exactly halfway between the bridge and the nut. You could do this with a ruler, but this way is more accurate to do it by pitch. Okay, so we know that's too long, so let's move the bridge up. Just slide it up a little bit. We're going to take a look at it, make sure that it's at a right angle to the strings. Okay, let's see how that did. I'm going to retune that string with a tuner, and I'll bring a close-up in of this tuner in a minute, and we'll use it to intonate the bridge. Okay, let's test that again. So, got my 3rd string in tune. Play the harmonic. Now let's press down. Oh, that sounds sharp. Let's try the 1st string. Okay, if it's sharp, if the fretted note is sharp, that means that this distance is too short. The distance between the bridge and the 12th fret. So let's move that bridge back and see if we can get it in the proper place. I'm going to look at it, make sure that it's square. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to put it on the electronic tuner. Let's see how we did. Okay, let's try the 3rd string harmonic. Doesn't sound too bad. Sounds a little sharp. Let's try the 4th string. One thing that we have to accept about playing fretted instruments is that we'll never get them perfectly in tune. So if I kind of have to find a happy medium. Okay, the 3rd string harmonic, it sounds just a hair sharp. But the 1st string sounds just a hair flat. And the 2nd string sounds right in tune. I'm going to say that that's not too bad. Let's try some chords up and down the neck. That's pretty good. Okay, I have my bridge where I want it. Now I'm going to take a pencil and mark the bridge, just so that I know that it always goes back to the same place. Just going to make a mark on either side. Also make a mark on the end so that I know I get the proper position this way. Okay, so we've intonated our bridge by ear. Let's try it using a little bit more precise method. Yeah, we can use our ear, but let's try the electronic tuner and see if it tells us a different story. Okay, just a minute, and I'll bring that camera in so you can see the tuner. Okay, I'm going to check my intonation using the electronic tuner, and let's go ahead and tune the first string, or the third string up. Okay, the third string is G. Okay, let's check it with, so I'm going to play the third string open. Okay, the tuner shows it's in tune. Now I'm going to press it down at the 12th fret and see what the tuner says. Oh, that's sharp. Third string open, 12th fret. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that the distance between the bridge and the 12th fret is too short. That string is vibrating too fast, or faster than it should be. So I'm going to move the bridge back. Okay, let's tune the third string up. Okay, that shows it's in tune. Let's press it down at the 12th fret. Oh, it's flat. I moved it back too far. That means that the distance between the 12th fret and the bridge is too long. The string is vibrating too slow, or slower than where it needs to be. Okay, let's move that bridge up. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a slow process. Shows a little bit sharp. I'm going to move it back just a little bit. Third string open. And then press it down. Getting closer, it's still just a hair sharp. I'm going to just move the bridge back just a very little bit. And it's still sharp, but I'm going to check the other strings while the bridge is in this position. Okay, there's fourth string. That's pretty close. Let's try the first string. First string's in tune. It's showing a little bit flat. I'm using a scorpion compensated bridge on this banjo. It's the second string. I'm going to call that good. The third string is a hair sharp, the second string is just a hair flat. Okay, I'm going to tune it up now and try some chords up and down the neck. See how it sounds.